Welcome back to another episode of War in the Sea Pacific. And we got some new changes to the game today. I have it on pause for a reason, obviously. One of the things is we're entering right into a battle, so let's quick do that right now. It's not a very fun battle, but we'll see what happens. But let's unpause it and see exactly what happens. That's a nice ship, but what else we got going on here? We have the Enterprise down off Milne Bay now, and we also have a nice fancy Dick Nancy battleship, the North Carolina. Now we also have some engaged bombers, and the thing with that is we kind of want them to turn a little bit, so we're going to do that. So we really don't want these guys to get through and drop a fancy bomb on our brand new ship, do we? Can we maybe get rid of them before they do that, please? It'd be nice. We got cut out of position here maybe a little bit. Wouldn't it be sad if we got jacked up on the very first time we have this ship? I really don't want to lose this this ship, so let's make some quick changes here, because my initial group did not want to go and attack these guys. Let's see if we can also get our ships involved a little bit better. See if you guys are worth your mustard. Wilson, you better be shooting as well. Let's see if we get bombs away, or if we are they going after the battleship. Or okay, going after a destroyer. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, screw you and your bombs. Is there anything else going on over here? Yeah, don't crash on my ships, please. We got torpedo planes coming in, I think, maybe? Or is that it? Alright, let's get everybody formed up in a better position. Form your up. So yeah, we have new ships in the game. We spent some of our command points, and it is what it is. We're going to be a little bit more offensive here, but we're going to get out of this engagement. I just don't want to even witness that bad captaining. So yeah, the Task Force Enterprise group is off the coast of Milne Bay. What happens, I see, is every couple of days or every week or so, we get multiple engagements with the Japanese battleships. So I found that the previous, not the Exeter group, but the, where are we? The Australians group of Queen Elizabeth and so on. We have to send them home. Warspite. Yeah. Slow funnel Funnel slows your ship down quite a bit. Actually, we can go in and take a look here, and so you can see what the damage is. Yeah, eight knots on you, on the Queen Elizabeth. What about you? Yeah, you're going 5, and that's pretty much it. Critical minor, 32% speed on the Warspite, and critical minor, 52-cent speed on the Queen Elizabeth. So they're going to go for a vacation, and I expect it to be 30 plus days for both of these ships. So I think we've seen enough of these. And then when we go down the line, we look at other ships that are heavy damaged, missing compartments. This one's fine, but we don't need an oiler down in that area. This one's fine. This guy's fine, but one of the things, you know, he's got a lot of HE left on him, but he's got some damage. His funnel, a little bit damaged. His bow's got a big hole in it. As you see, he's got some scarring. Warspite is, you know, big hole, all sorts of compartment holes, and back here is a mess. 65, 74. Vampire, yeah, you're not capable of, what's the best way to say this? You know, 6 torpedoes is okay, but we go to ammo. 300 rounds of HE per gun is not enough for you to be a valid member of this group. This ship here, if we go into searching here, the Admiralty, Thanet. If we look at the specs on you, we see that your range for torpedoes is 8,000. That's not going to happen. This guy needs to be hunting subs only, not with a big battle group like this, or what it was supposed to be. And the range on the guns is it's not far enough. Plus, there's only 3 4-inch guns on this, so this is a sub hunter. It shouldn't be in a big group of battleships and aircraft carriers. So you are going to be reassigned, my friend. Nice looking ship, but sorry to say. Canada, same thing. You're going away because of that, and also you're made of paper. So that's what's going to happen. These guys are going to take probably, I don't know, 20 days to get back to Midway. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Heavy, critical minor, both the battleships, heavy, minor. Yeah, so we're just sending you home. The other ships that aren't damaged, they were the ones that came down with supplies, and then we broke up the group for what we could. These guys being damaged, I'm sending home for repair. They'll come out pretty soon. Thanet is really there for screen, and because we didn't want them to be part of either the Exeter group, which the Exeter is next. She didn't go home on this run, but eventually she will. These ships are good. These ships are going to be going back with Exeter as well, and Benson as well. So these two will probably join up somewhere or just do a scouting around Port Moresby. We really can't risk putting them over here off Leh or Rabaul. We also did bomb out Leh. Leh was just being annoying, so before they left, we used the battleships to take care of this, and that was a good choice, I guess. So here we have the Enterprise group and perpetual cap over this ship. One thing I like to do is you group them in, well, what I do is I group them so I can send up 2 groups of 18. You have 36 aircraft on this carrier, fighters, so I send up my first half of the air wing, 18, and then when they get down to maybe 200 nautical miles here, I'll send up the other one. So there's always a rotation of cap, and they're always, sometimes there'll be both of them will be up, all aircraft, and other times it will be 18. But we don't want to ever be, during the daytime, left unguarded by this ship, or for this ship. This is a prize, the Enterprise. We want to keep it. We don't want her to have any troubles. And she has a battleship with her now, so she can defend herself. But this is going to take, let's just do real quick. It's 1,800 miles, say 122 hours. I wonder if this does that. No, it doesn't give you the time, but whatever, that's fine. Math geniuses can figure out how many days it will take to get there, but it's a slow haul with these ships now because they're just so damaged. So let's get the ball ticking. We have worked our supply routes. We're resupplied since the last video. We're at day 111. I played a little bit offline because it was just boring engagements and stuff. You see, we have more fuel here, up to 300. Again, rules. We got back up to 61. We're getting ready to hit that again because we got Milne Bay's port back up to a level 1 before it was blown apart by a really damaged battle group, but a couple cruisers got in with what was left. They turned around and decided they really wanted to bombard this base, and they wiped out the airfield that was there. So right now it really can't defend itself too well, but we are going to try. Port Moresby, we're probably going to hit this one up to a level 2 or level 3, and then remember, we want to get this up to a level 5 so that we don't have to ferry back to Midway, and we can spawn ships out of here for this western engagement area. Again, back to truck. I took the pin away, but let's put it back in there. This pin means can't bomb truck. That base cannot be destroyed by the ships. I brought my battleships in here on their way down here and tried to bomb truck, and it didn't even budge. I landed some troops on here and we got a little sliver. So this is a highly fortified base. I'm probably gonna, I don't like bypassing truck. Everybody seems to bypass truck. There may be a reason, I don't know. I'd like to try and land some troops there and see if we can take truck, because we can't bombard it, so we're going to have to take the ship port and the airfield. I don't know if that's possible, but we're going to see what we can do about it. If we can't, we can't. If we can, we're going to go there. Let's get the ball rolling. Again, I'm not allowing scouts to just be, he has our ammunition on him, but we will implement a rule. The rule is, if these single scouts, even though they have bombs, are spotted by fighters that randomly find them, we will get out, because, yeah, how many we got here? It's only 2, but I'm still not willing. I don't know the feasibility of sending 2 fighters out looking for bombers in the middle of this ocean, and them actually finding them are pretty rare. I could play some squirrely games with these guys and probably shoot them down, but that's not very feasible either. I don't think that's a realistic thing, but in a pinch I'll do it. But what we're going to do is we're going to escape out of this, and then we're going to return to base the aircraft. I think that's the closest thing to fair. So we're going to RTBU. So for a day, instead of doing that route and scouting, we're going to have to just rely on the planes that come out of either Pohnpei or they haven't been spotted yet. So watch this bomber here get spotted next. We'll see. But it just turns to be an annoyance. Oh, you're not even moving, bruh. So let's try and get you back to doing something good for a chance. Let's try and do that. Watch, I move him right into the. There we go. Okay. So back to the Enterprise. Again, Rabul is just going to spawn out planes. So let's go back into it again and see how we deal with it. I am not. What's the answer for here? I'm not going to move these guys around anymore frequently. I just don't want them to. What's the answer I'm looking for? Screw it. I'm going to have them turn just a bit. See what happens. Slow them down. But that's all we're going to do. We're going to go to, let's follow this guy, this group, and see what they do. Yeah, where you going, bruh? You with us, party? Although when they do separate like that, these guys are only going for torpedoes, these guys are going for high altitude, either fighters or bombers. And oh, what a sight. It just looks fantastic. Love it. So these guys can be pretty dangerous. We're going to follow this guy for the whole match, but let me do something real quick here. Let's do that. Shoot, 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 pull the trigger, pull the trigger, pull the trigger, pull the trigger. So he is going to pick up on the next, or we're going to go south now? Okay, I guess that plane got shot down. Again, with this ticker on, he's going to, let's just get a better angle on it. I don't know if these two guys will be alive by the time we get there, but we'll see. The variance in speed is the thing in the game. What makes this guy say I don't want to go any faster in the game? I don't know exactly what the answer is. See how he takes up the next target? He'll shoot, okay. Yeah. So now that we have the carrier that can defend itself, we're in a better position. So we are going to exit out. And nobody decided to do anything stupid over here. So that's good for you. Okay. Make sure all the aircraft in the area were actually shot down and then retreat. Some versions of the game have a timer if there's still enemy in the area. I have different feelings about that timer thing. I also have different feelings about the speed of the ships. It seems like the Japanese ships, I don't know what the history is behind it, but in the game, Japanese ships can definitely outrun American ships. And I don't know if it's the combination of the type of ships or what, but even destroyers have a hard time catching like a cruiser. Yeah, I don't know. what that is. So again, we've talked a little bit about you know, scout planes and so on. So these mariners are going to be in a problem. I'm going to send them home as well, probably. But what's this guy doing? Going right at those fighters there. What can we do here? How about... I'm just thinking outside the box here. I want to see if there's something going on. Yeah, no, we're not going to send anything over there. These guys, they're coming in, but let's see what we said we were going to do with these guys here. Yeah, remember I said at 200 or so, we're going to send up the other group. So if we go launch aircraft, there's 18 remaining. So 18 and 18, that's the break. And we are going to send these guys over here. And they're going to cover the Enterprise group. Now, I'm going to be a little tricky here. And I'm going to send the first group to cover this incoming supplies, Task Force 13. The reason for that is the value of the supplies and the fact that there are annoyances. There's not much what's in this group to defend it. One destroyer that's damaged, but the fuel, the 140 fuel and the 104 engineering is to get this base to try and get this to level 3, and then 4 and 5. 3 is as high as we're going to go on Port Moresby, I believe. But I do want it to be able to defend itself. So let's see if we can get there before. Okay, Mariners. Yeah, Mariners really are too slow and they have damage, so we're going to actually get out. Let's be a little interesting about this, and we'll see how many aircraft they have. Is it those 2 or what is it? Let's see if we can go to Banacas on the most smoky one there is. How about we go to you? Yeah. Yeah, my graphics card, I wish it was better. It's just not. I don't think we're going to see much of anything. Not with you leaving a trail like that. So let's, maybe we have something on the surface we didn't see? No? So even though we didn't get spotted, because these 2 are smoking, we're going to send them home. And once they get picked up on the way home. So we're going to cancel that reoccurring route and get them to land. The thing with reoccurring routes is, I think there's 2 things. First of all, I know they don't repair themselves. The second thing is, I know they don't replace bombs that are dropped. So every time you drop bombs, you have to return to base. So forcefully return them to base and cancel the preset route. But I don't think they rearm ammunition like fighters. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens, because these guys have been out for a while. In fact, let's just take a look and see. So we're going to be crazy with this. Let's just look. So this first group, I'm looking at this green bar down here because they've had some engagements already, not a lot, but some. Yeah, they got a lot of ammunition left. But we haven't had a huge battle with these guys yet. Okay, well, we'll see what happens later. That was just a spot check to see what can be done. And another thing about these formations that I don't know if it matters at all, but if you Vic these guys up into one big, I don't know what the max number, I think it's 36, maybe it's 24, I'm not sure, but if you do that, what happens is they go into single box formations. In other words, everything over whatever the maximum number is, they go into singles. So they just have a star next to them by themselves. So when you get into large groups of similar aircraft, there's a function that just seems to not work quite right. So it's going to take forever. I'm not even going to stay. So you go watch that supply group and keep doing that route as well. They might not even get there in time, but whatever. You still want them to attempt to guard them. Maybe some over here can. We send these guys over to guard these. This is really an important group here. I really want to make sure that they're okay. And I'm even going to send over the bombers because the bombers can draw in. What do we want to use for this group? I'm looking at this 1011 here, and what does that do to that? It doesn't do anything to that. What about this same? Yeah, there's the first change. Okay, so we can go with these guys, and if we do find something that we can attack, we will. Well, let's get them over because they can actually low scout around this group, kind of like a SPD with depth charges or something. So let's do that. Get them over there. And again, back to the Enterprise being cool the way they are. And these guys 301. Always important to make sure that your aircraft will be there. I'm not going to even move those groups. So let's go pick another group. Let's look at these two guys. I want to look at you. You're at the tail end, Charlie, here, but you're probably Lieutenant JG or warrant officer or something. Used to be an enlisted man. Now you're an expertise in fighting. And it looks like you're going to go after some other subs. What are you doing? It was like one bomber? Or are you scout? So it looks like there's torpedo planes diving over here. And these guys aren't, because they're at the back of the group, they're not going to even get any love. But good to keep an eye on. Yeah, but you got like shot number 17 in the group or whatever. They're going to be dead before you get there. These fictitious video game planes. And that should be it. Yeah, right, turn back. There's nothing here for you. Verify quick, report 2-2. The importance of that is we want to make sure that the all the bad guys are out of the engagement before we retreat, and that's the important thing. Alright, let's retreat out of that. And yeah, everybody's doing good. So I'm interested to see how the North Carolina will handle itself. Well, we do have the North Carolina with Did I send all my, you're off to Enterprise, you're off to Enterprise, Enterprise, Enterprise. No. Did I lose? Yeah, there's only one North Carolina plane. What happened to my other ones? Supposed to be 3. They must have been shot down. Oh well. Is what it is. Let's get the ball rolling a little quick. I know the last video was really long. I'm gonna probably stop this one here if we can get let's see if we can get something going here. These are gonna be dive bombers, frigicals. Not very happy about that, but let's see what we can do. The reason why is because dive bombers for the enemy in the game are so accurate, and our cap is going home, so it's unfortunate. But we'll end it here with this probably more damaged destroyers for this group and see how it all works out for us. Actually, let's go the other route. Let's do this. No, let's do that. I'm fine with that. But what we are going to do is we are going to we have to be smart about this, and we have to all right, so you want to turn into the right. I'm going to do 3 clicks on these. You want to turn into the left, 3 clicks. Fletcher, you're going to do, they're coming from this direction, so we want to turn into them. 3 clicks, and Arunta, we are going to have you do 3 clicks, turning in. In fact, let's have everybody turn in. Which way are you going? Let's go the other way. Okay, so everybody's turning in this clockwise direction against the incoming group, and we're just going to see how that works out for us. What's the speed on everybody doing? 31, 31, 31, 31. Again, just things I check. And let's go for it. Who do we want to watch? Let's watch the round. Start. Okay. And there's really no sense in no real sense in anyway of doing anything but this until we see them closer. Let's see what we got coming at us here. Yeah, see, these dive bombers are they're devastating. They're really bad. And they're also faster than our fighters, which is just amazing. So 4, 8. They're going low. Wow. And you guys are going to go low as well. Are they going to strafe? They have a big bomb there. Alright, if they're all liking the rolling that much, we're going to send him we're going to have him be nasty a little bit and head him this way. Runta, we're going to change, and we're going to send you to go this way. Fletcher, you keep doing your thing, and we're going to send you this way. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. We'll see. This guy's probably the most in danger, but who knows? I'm not good at this game. I never said I was good at this game. Jeez. I'm not good at any games. My age, I'm not good at games. You guys are all good at the games, not me. At least pick a target, boys. Let's find something to shoot at. I don't know if this does anything in targeting or selecting. I just think it gives me something to do while the game is still playing. So again, let's follow this guy and see what happens. If as soon as the first plane is going into a dive, I will see what okay, so Arunta, you're going to be you better straighten out a little bit. Let's get you in a hard turn. Rolling. Let's get you in a hard turn. See how this works out for him. Gonna get hit? No, we're good. Straighten you out. What about you? You gonna get hit? You gonna get hit? Alrighty then. Close. Get a little damage, splash damage, but I think we're good. So we're gonna, we got up a lot better than I expected us to. And we did shoot down quite a few of them. So we are forming up again, and we are gonna go down to 14. We're gonna wait for the Riuna. I'm gonna wait for you to be done. Let's get you to let's head this way, folks. Yeah. So we kind of like to get you out of danger first. Why do they always seem to splash on the American ships? I don't know. So as soon as you're fixed and back up to speed, get the damage to none. Okay, that's a permanently damaged part of the ship. Alright, is what it is. And we will call that a day. This video is going to end here. 10 of 6. Okay. Or 6 of 10, I guess is the right words. So with that, we're going to see you in the next video, guys. We just got some bunch of ships out of repair, and we'll talk about that next time. And thanks for watching.